So I started my journey with you and investment mastery around May or June last year in 2020. And since then, my crypto portfolio is up 250% based on the money that I invested, which is awesome.
Whoa. Thanks so much for your time. So tell us, what's your name, Renee? Tell us what's your name. What do you do and where are you from?
Oh, thanks, Marcus. My name's Renee. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and I run a digital marketing business.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So tell us, what was your knowledge of trading and investing before you came to us?
Well, my knowledge of trading and investing is just under a 2-year journey now. And in saying that, I've signed up for other courses, had followed other mentors, had looked into other programs, and had worked a lot on trading and investing. But what I can say is, before meeting you and investment mastery, all our results were negative. So we were constantly giving money to the market, and we were not seeing consistent
Donating. Donating.
donating. Yeah. So we were never seeing consistent returns. We would have little wins, and then we'd get really excited, and our confidence would build, and then it would very quickly deflate, because we would then donate that money back to the market again. So,
Yeah.
um, but
That's
upon
so
meeting you
that's
guys,
so
yeah,
normal, isn't it? It's
yeah,
so normal. Unless you have strategies and A to Z, like it really needs to be everything. Where to get in, when to get
absolutely.
out. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, like, the biggest thing for us is what we found is the way your course is structured, and having those videos to go over multiple times, as many times as we want, to have the forum, to ask loads of questions, and that ongoing support is what we somewhat lacked from other programs and other mentors that we were following.
Yeah.
And so there's been a real big difference. And also your strategies, what's the saying you have with that, they're simple, but it's not easy, but they are very simple, and we love that. Like, it makes it so much easier for me to follow,
Yeah.
because, like I said, running a business day to day keeps me busy enough that I don't have time to sit there staring at the screen to make this work. So having, the 20 minutes a day, which, turns into a bit longer sometimes, but that's okay. But I'm not required to sit there and stare at the screen to make it work.
That's awesome. So I guess everybody wants to know now. Dun, 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 dun. With others, you didn't get any results, and what have the results been with us?
Well, so far, so I started my journey with you and investment mastery around May or June last year in 2020. And since then, my crypto portfolio is up 250% based on the money that I invested, which is awesome.
Whoa, that is awesome! Round of applause! Woo! That's awesome. How do you feel about that?
It feels amazing. It feels like a lot of that money we donated back to the market, it's slowly going back to us, which is nice. But it gives me a lot of confidence that I feel like I know what I'm doing. I'm following the right strategies. I've got the right mentors and support now. So it's really, like I said, uplifting and confidence building, which is, just what I needed in the markets, because, like I said beforehand, was struggling a little bit.
Yeah, oh, I'm so pleased, so pleased. So, what would you say to anybody who kind of says, or they're thinking of joining, they're umming and ahhing, which is normal. Okay, what would you say to them?
I would say that it's an absolute must. Like I said, my results speak for themselves. I feel as though I could not have done this on my own, and the evidence was there because I wasn't able to do it, and it was not even on my own, but even following other people. You guys have so much support. You have a very genuine wants to help people, and it comes through. It's so obvious. So I actually have had this conversation with a couple of people in my life. So one is our banker.
Oh, yeah?
So she actually, has helped us with our, home loans and investment home loans over the years. And she was absolutely blown away when I met with her a month ago and told her about my results. And she said, how I want to do this. Tell me how to do it. And
That's great. I love that story. The bankers, yeah.
so I gave, because she was even skeptical about the stock market. And honestly, having that conversation with her blew my mind, because I was thinking, you work in this field and you're scared of the stock market, you're scared of investing. So, you know, and I just said to her, I said, look, the results here, they speak for themselves. I said, you've got to do this for you and your family and your children and their future. And then I have another friend who is already into investing in property and the stock market and whatnot. And I'm so close to, I think I'm very close to getting him to sign up. He's a little skeptical of cryptos itself.
Yeah.
And he started to dabble doing it himself. And I, in a nice way, hope what's happened over the last few days has sort of taught him that don't do it, like not to do it on your own.
Yeah. What's his strategy, you know? Yeah.
He has no strategy, if
Yeah.
I'm
No,
completely honest.
people don't. People don't.
He's just, his strategy was, I read an article and it spoke about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, and there was one other. So he's just gone and put equal amounts into 4 cryptos.
That's not a strategy. Wow. It's
Yeah.
missing so many components right there. Holy moly. But that's what most people do, you know? It's
So
a shame.
yeah, exactly. And he bought a couple of weeks ago when they were all very close or at their all-time highs.
Of course, that's what most people do as well.
And I said to him, stop. I said, don't buy any more right now. I said, just wait for them to drop a little. So
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's great. Well, listen, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I really hope we can do one maybe in 6 months' time or so. See how you're doing. A catch up.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you.
Marcus. Nice to talk to you.